What's going on, everybody? JD here with the next episode of JD Plays Feed the Beast Infinity Evolved. And I've cleaned up the base. I don't remember if I've shown you guys this because I'm getting confused as to which episodes you've seen and which ones you haven't. Either way, all this stuff is nice and clean now. This has become my welfare equipment. And I did get some slimy saplings. I went and raided a little slime isle. I even got some slimy grass and blue slime dirt, some congealed purple slime. I've got one of those saplings planted right up here so that I can harvest slime when I need it. Yeah. My glider helped me out with that. It was a nice and fun little adventure. Let's take a look at what's going down in the base. Now, I started to do this Let's Play last night, but got really sick and ended up not being able to complete it. So rather than trying to pick up where I left off, I decided I'll just start over today. So you'll notice we've cleaned up the area even more. All the chests are gone. All the chests here are gone. The forge is kind of more or less shut down. We're not making much use of it anymore. I've basically moved into my workshop more completely now. Got all my machines hooked up. Everything's powered. Upgraded most of my chests, and I've got everything a bit more organized now, so that's nice. Started making use of some tool racks and bookshelves and just various things around the base, and I'm liking the layout better. I'm probably going to end up moving this again, maybe sizing it down. I haven't decided which yet. So, what we're going to get started on today, I definitely want to get some of these temperate fluiducts going so that we can start working towards fluid conduit from Ender.io. But before we can do that, I started some work last night on some other Ender.io stuff. I can't even speak tonight. One of them was the sag mill, and the other would be the alloy smelter. And for a sag mill, we have almost everything other than this machine chassis. And what makes the machine chassis a dick is making the basic capacitor and the Lumium ingots. Lumium blend comes from mixing some tin and some silver and some energized glowstone buckets. Okay. Well, it just so happens I have energized glowstone. 10 buckets worth melted down and ready to go, and I have 3 buckets right here that we're going to start filling up in our liquid transposer. So let's pop those in. What I don't have is any silver and tin, but I've got it set right here ready to go. So what we're going to need to do is get that stuff ground down into powder. So we're just going to throw it in here and throw that in there and let it wait, and we'll collect that in a bit. So let's look at what else we need. The other thing that we're going to need, welcome to the stream again, Dwayne. Nice to see you here on a Friday night. For these lovely basic capacitors, we're going to need Signalum nuggets. Now, redstone chipset, no problem. Lapis electron tube, it's basically just like the diamond tubes we've already made. We're just going to use Lapis instead. But Signalum is just like the lovely stuff we just discussed, except for this one is going to end up using destabilized redstone, molten copper, and silver. Okay, I happen to have destabilized redstone. Now this is only showing the recipe to be capable of being achieved via the smeltery. I don't know that that is true or not true right now. I'm going to try the traditional recipe first and see if it works, in which you can just have it in a bucket and combine it. So we'll see how that goes. But we've almost got all of our tin ground down, so that's good. And we've been picking up a lot of stuff. I've got a lot of ender ores here. I've been delving into the, or not ender ores, nether ores. Can't even talk. Yep. I've been delving into the nether quite a bit. If you don't remember, I have a nether portal set up just below me, right down there somewhere. Let me get up here where I can see. Yeah, right there. There's my portal to the nether. And in my nether, it just so happens that we've been able to be fortunate enough to find a double blaze spawner, and I've already set up a farm to be able to farm that, so I've got quite a few blaze rods. I've been able to farm up a good bit of magma cream, and we were able to get the longsword to get looting 3 and beheading on it, so that's been paying off dividends to get these rare treasures, uncommon treasures, and common treasures. I saved most of them to open here on camera. I've also been making good use of our safari nets. I still got this mystery one. We still got a chicken. Oh yeah. I was able to grab a ghast, and if you didn't notice, I've been killing a lot of ghasts. My nether seems to be spawning more ghasts than I've ever seen. So I've got 14 ghast tiers. I used one and went ahead and made a safari net that was reusable. As you see, I've finally started getting some kills on Enderman as well. But I recently trapped an Enderman, so I've got an Enderman trapped and a ghast trap so that we can hopefully make some powered spawners here in a little while and get some mob farms going. Anywho, let's come check on my grinding status and then we'll start opening some treasure chests. So there's our tin and our silver, and let's grab some buckets here of this beautiful stuff. It's kind of crazy how they're all like upside down. And one of these should be available to use, this one, okay. And I think it's something like 3 to 1, right? There we go, Lumium blend, I'll take it. And you get a bunch of this stuff, that's nice, I didn't notice that. So let's go refill our bucket again. And we're just going to do this until I've got this all planned out where I can empty all of this out and then start working with the destabilized redstone. That's the plan. And be able to make the Signalum. So I have to do this just a couple more times here. Popping those in, pulling them liquids out. Giggity giggity. Here we go. Oh, and if you haven't seen Jurassic World yet, you should watch it. It's pretty freaking good. My kids really enjoyed it. I did too. No, don't make... Okay, so we've emptied out the energized glowstone. If you notice, when this went empty, all the destabilized redstone immediately filled it up. It's because I have my magma crucible set to empty into the fluid transposer if there is room. So, yay for that. And now we have plenty of Lumium blend. And we're just going to bring this over to the redstone furnace here and smelt that up right quick. We'll throw these in there. Now, the other ingots we were going to need was going to be 30 copper and 10 silver. So let's set these in here to get ground down. And while that's grinding, we'll go ahead and put our buckets in here to get this destabilized redstone out. I don't know how well this is going to work, but we're going to try it. If it doesn't work, we can just put it back in. Okay. What we're going to do in the meantime is we're going to open these chests, these treasures real quick. So let's open these bad boys. So we got, what, some coins, some more coins, and a splash potion of invisibility, water breathing, poison, a mundane ring. I've already got some rings. I've got an ordo and a Perditio. So the commons were pretty much crap, but they gave us a bunch of gold ingots basically. So that's cool. Uncommons. Let's hope for some better luck here. Some diamonds. I'll take diamonds. And a splash potion of strength. 130% damage. Nice. Gold and some coin. An emerald. Okay. And another haste book. It looks like more emeralds and more gold. More emeralds. Leather tunic. And an enchanted axe of sharpness 2. Okay. And in our last one, splash potion of water breathing, an iron sword. I guess we got that somewhere along the way. So some potions and some stuff. Okay, let's stash all this. Then we're gonna open the big ones. So put that all in there and throw these in here, and we'll throw this down over here. I don't know if I have enough room for all these coins anymore. I think you can melt these down. No, I don't want that. I want to use this. Can you melt these? Can make a golden ticket. Yeah, we can turn these into ingots if we really want to. So I could smelt all these suckers down and turn them into... I might need to, actually. But I think you can trade with those little goblin dudes with these too, so... For now, we're just going to move them to a bigger box. So we'll put all the gold coins in here. This is where I've been kind of storing potions too. Splash can go on the bottom. Regulars can go right there. There we go. The junk armor and stuff goes upstairs, so let's go ahead and move that up here before I forget, because I will, because I'm lazy and I'm a procrastinator. That's just facts of life. I know it and I accept it. And this is all welfare stuff anyway, so we can just store all this crud in here. The book, however, is going to go somewhere else. Now, we've got enough space. Let's go ahead and let's open these rare treasures. What did we get? Wow. We opened a rare treasure, and it appears... I'm not noticing anything else. It appears all we got was gold coins. That kind of sucks. Okay. Another Perditio ring. Another emerald. Some golden boots and golden chest plate. Cool. And then I've got one left. Oh, and an emerald, of course. And this time we got another emerald, more gold coins, and some runic steel. Interesting. Okay. So, quite a bit of emeralds. I was hoping for more diamonds, but, you know, that's cool. Or ender pearls would have worked, you know. I could have been cool with ender pearls. Not griping by any means. I'll get more of these. And we'll get back to the craft. And we're going to go take a look at my blaze farm before we finish up. So, I guess I could have dropped all this welfare armor off while I was up here, huh? Yep, you could have, but you didn't, so whatever. Maybe I should put this on the armor stand instead of the junk that I have on it now. I think it's like copper and leather. Let me take it, or bronze and leather or something. Yeah, bronze and leather armor. And a nice little ender sword over there. Alright. We did get a division, sigil of division as well, so we're going to be able to make some cursed earth soon. That's going to be cool. Let's throw this in, and this should all be done. There we go. So now for the moment of truth on this little recipe. I don't think this one's going to work, but we're going to try it anyways. So it would be 3 of these to this. Ooh, it does work. Beautiful. So there you go. You can make Signalum just by mixing it the same way you do Lumium. So we're going to need to get the rest of this destabilized redstone out. I should probably make like 10 buckets just for doing things like this. By the way, quick tip. I figured this out after I was being quite stupid for quite a long time. So, lately when we wanted plates, metal plates to do anything with, like for example, iron plates for making a bucket, I've been taking my lovely sledgehammer here and smashing down 2 ingots into 1 plate. The same thing is accomplishable with the metal former, except for it only costs you 1 ingot per 1 plate. So don't waste plates once you get your metal former built. I only did it twice before I realized what I was doing and the fact that I could have been doing it the other way, but I was still like, wow, that's really stupid of me. I'm making the same exact plates right there. Be like DirecTV me, not like cable me. Alright. And just once again, been getting really good views on the YouTube videos and been getting different comments and whatnot. I appreciate that from you guys that are watching them. It's awesome. Alright, so our Lumium's done here. Let's go ahead and, I think the Signalum we need in nugget form, but that we'll still need to cook it to do that. So, Ender Eye, we're going to need some iron bars. We're going to need one of these machine frames. So we'll need a dense refined iron plate. I think I have one of those. Dense refined iron plates right there. Good deal. What else we got here? Crushed, we've got that. I don't think we have any basic circuit boards. So we'll need some tin and redstone. Let's get one of those made right quick. We're probably going to need to make 2 of these because I also want to make the alloy furnace at the same time. So let's just knock out 2. So 2 tin ingots and 12 redstone. I should get that going on there. So there's a 10. There's the redstone. There's no water in this machine. Where's my water barrel? I moved it somewhere right there. I don't even remember how much this thing can hold, but I know it's more than 1 bucket, so let's go ahead and fill up. Boom. There we go. Okay, now we're making it. Now it's getting done. Let's go ahead and get some more water real quick. I really should just get some more buckets. Everything needs like 10 buckets worth of stuff. It's ridiculous. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, so we got 2 of these made. What else we're going to be needing today? Let's see. We need 2 iron chipsets. Do we have those? We do. Perfect. Okay. What else? 4 crushed obsidian. Now I've got that somewhere, but I'm going to go ahead and grab these 2 dense refined iron plates right quick. What did I do with my crushed obsidian? I put it somewhere. Of course you put it somewhere. Where is the question? Did I put it with the stone and stuff? No. And here, no, and here, no. It's missing. Crushed obsidian, where have you gone? I've lost you. Did I leave it up top? It's possible. There we go. Okay, so here's our crushed obsidian, so that's good to know. So we can go ahead and put all these stuff in. Only thing we're missing right now, I believe, is 10 gear. If I remember right. Yep, we need 2 10 gears. So let's go ahead and go make a couple of those. And I've redone my smeltery a little bit. Beep. And we just need a little tin. So it's going to be 4 apiece. So we'll grab 8 of these out. Throw those in to burn down. And the beautiful thing is that I don't have to go looking for lava anymore because I can make it just by putting netherrack in my magma crucible and cooking it up. It's gorgeous. Okay, so as soon as we can pour those, we'll have everything for the basic machine frames. So that's no problem. Next thing we're going to need is we're going to need some basic capacitors. Now for this we need to make this Lapis electron tube, and that's in the thermionic fabricator. So we're going to need 4 of these, and we're going to need a little bit of Lapis. And I've got a whole bunch of Lapis thanks to Nether mining. It did me good. That's how I got looting 3 on my sword. It was such a pretty thing. Okay, so we're just going to replace these diamonds with these. Throw some redstone in there. And we either need glass or sand. We're able to manufacture our sand now just by throwing some cobble into the pulverizer, so we don't have to go looking for sand anymore. That's really cool. Oh, that reminds me, I should probably be doing these recipes times 3 because there is another machine. That's different machine. Different machine. Ignore me. Okay, this thing had full power already, so oh, I don't need to do this recipe twice. It gives me 4. I'm dumb. Anyways, my thermionic fabricator's done, so sag. Okay, and that's going to be enough to make all of these that I need. So we can go ahead and make those now. What we need is these, and this. And we'll come over here and do it. Actually, we're not going to do that. We're going to change this up just a little bit. We're going to make another one of those chests that are crafting benches that are going to remember the recipe we put into it. Because I don't want to have to make these same things over and over and over again. Now the question is, where am I going to place that? And I think where I'm going to place it, I'm going to move this over to here, is what I think I'm going to do. Oh, but before I do, so obviously I'm obsessed with having inventory space, and I've already got several of these hardened strong boxes made. You've seen the standard strong box before. They look like this. This is what we made early game. It just took some tin around a chest. The upgrade to it adds this many slots, and it still maintains its inventory just like the original. Very easy to make, very worthwhile, as it basically is giving you an entire extra inventory plus another row. But all you do is surround that same chest with Invar, and that gives us a harden. So yeah, gets that knocked out. Okay, and let's put this down here. Now, while that's there, somewhere I have some books. I think I put them in here. Yep, I need 2 of those books. And we're just going to put books, crafting tables, chests, gives us work tables. We'll put 1 work table there. I'm probably going to end up having these items right here moved at some point and have work tables all the way across here. But this will be good to have for now. So we're going to put these in here. And this in here. Now, I'll probably actually swap this one and this one, since this is going to have these, using these tubes and stuff. Let's get some nuggets off of that. Throw those nuggets in there, and there we go. 1, 2. We're going to need 4 of those, so we're going to need another set of nuggets. At least 4. What are we missing? Got this, got this. Okay, we're good. Yeah. 1, 2. There we go. So there's our basic capacitors. Right on. I think this should be all smelted down now, so let's go ahead and pour our gears. Beautiful. And again, we'll go ahead and stick this in here for now. Stack these all up. There we go. Okay, let's head upstairs right quick and let our nice little assembly table do its magic. Put that in there, and that's going to allow that to be made, and we're going to turn that on. The laser beams are going. One. Waiting on the others. There's number 2, number 3, and we have 4. Soon they shall all be blue beaming. There they go. And this sucker will fill on up, and we'll come pick those up in a second. For now, we're just going to plop this work table down right here. I'm getting some strange lag. I'm not sure why. It's very odd. Anyways, let's come right over here. We're going to scoop up our chest. Okay. And let's see. We need 2 pistons, 3 crushed obsidian, and some iron ingots. Okay. So let's grab some iron ingots. 1, 2, 3. I've got pistons in here. This has been my machines, and you'll notice I made a bunch of conveyor belts. We'll talk about that in a bit. Let's go ahead and put these 2 here and here. Put our 3 across the bottom. Drop that in there. This should be getting close to done. Nope, I'm wrong. It's not even close. So while that is building, because we actually need 2 of those, let's go on an adventure. And we'll come back here to the house in just a bit. So I did open the Nether up. I did some exploring. I originally went to get some of the Nether brick just so that we could get our magma generator made, or magma crucible. That's it. And we're going to talk about this bow because it's a nasty bow here in just a second. But in my Nether, there was a fortress I noticed. It's right over there. I've explored just this kind of a chunk of the Nether so far. And in my fortress, I found a double blaze spawn. That double blaze spawn is straight ahead of me. I decided to make good use of the fact that I was gifted a double blaze spawn. So we'll go take a look at that right quick. I've done a lot of construction on this area, and you can already see the conveyor belts. I have turned this blaze spawn area into a trap. The blazes spawn because they can't see me. They land on the conveyor belts. There's nowhere to land in the room that doesn't have a conveyor belt. That's why I put all the fences up. As they land on the conveyor belts, they're forced over, inward, and downward into this room. Now once they hit this room, originally I had them set up as their own individual little areas where I could kill them with my sword. But once they hit this room, they fall down. There's a hole right there. So the conveyor belts force them into that hole. From that hole, we come around and down, and it's descending, and they fall right into this lovely little room where there's a conveyor belt that keeps them from doing anything. They still can't see me because of the fences, so therefore they do not fly, and I can stand here with my lovely, amazing sword and murder them. And it's a sword of looting 3, so it gets them to drop goodies for me, which is awesome. I can build up quite a stock of blazes here if I stand around for long enough. So that's where all my blaze rods are coming from. And I can farm a lot of them. That's also why I'm level 42 right now on experience levels. Alright, the other thing that I made is I've made this slimy longbow using a paper plate and flame string. I've put all of the upgrades thus far into draw speed by putting redstone on it. Its attack on the arrows that I'm using are peridot arrows that are using a blaze rod as the arrow shaft, a peridot as the arrowhead, and leaves as the arrow fletching. And then I put moss 2 on there so that it regenerates the arrows without me having to repair it. This is, I'm not by no means the best setup, but if you're trying to be kind of frugal and you're just starting out and you don't have all the materials to make, the best stuff in the game, this is a pretty nasty setup. The bow draws very rapidly, and it will fire arrows a long way. I was hoping to find a gas to kill right quick, because I know there's one around here. He was taunting me earlier. I've also been fortunate that a lot of the little magma cubes have been spawning all around this area. Now, for reference, I died in here last night. I got all ballsy and got on top of here, and Cloud Strife was watching the stream as I did this, and I leaped into the air to kill a ghast heroically, and I killed it. And I was all like, yeah, and then I fell to my doom all the way down there into a pit of lava, and had to spend the next 3 hours recovering my body by stacking stuff to cover the lava to get down there to get my body. It was glorious. We'll just say it was glorious. Boom. Goodbye, spider. Either way, I got my body back, and it was a lot of fun. And it ended up, I thought I had lost the ghast tear, but apparently I caught the ghast tear mid-flight. Or mid-fall, I guess you could say. And so it was pretty awesome. I got my first ghast tear, and I didn't realize it till I'd already stopped streaming for the night. And was like, oh, look, I did end up getting that. Awesome. So I was a pretty happy camper. Anyways, we'll go back to the base now. Whoa, hi, friend. Oh, and these arrows, if I weren't in the nether, do in fact have the fiery property, as does the bow, so it will ignite your target on fire, which is really nice for overworld, for cooking things. I don't know why I chose to go this way. Yeah, I almost always find magma cubes in here, so if I'm looking for things to come kill for these little shards and stuff, there's almost always stuff in here. Anyways, we're ready to get back now. Let's go. Yo! See, there's another magma cube. They're everywhere. Alright, let's head back out of here. Dun 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 dun. Okay, heading back for the base now. I think it's the rain that might have been lagging me, I don't know. Something's definitely doing it. I haven't changed anything about my water mills. They're still just sitting there chewing away, producing that electricity passively, or that RF I guess we could call it. It's really nice. Although Cloud is trying to convince me that I should build the immersive engineering crusher as an automated form of ore duplication. I'm thinking about it, but probably not. Anyway, alright, we were waiting on something to happen. It was upstairs. That's what we were waiting on. Let's go grab that stuff. So one of these should be done. There we go. That's enough for my sag mill. Hurrah! Sag mill is glorious. I love the sag mill. So we'll put that in there. Drag these across. Nope, that's not right. We need to make a chassis with that. So we need to get the fences right quick. And this is just 6 iron ingots. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to drop this off in our rando stash. Fences, where do I want to build them? We'll just build them on the standard, because, yeah, they're easy. Boom, we get 16 of these. Okay, so let's clear that recipe out right quick. Let's put the chassis recipe in. Put this up, and put that up, and we can now pull our chassis out. And we will lock that recipe in place. Sag mill, we'll go ahead and plug that one in now, and pull that out. And we have a sag mill. Awesome. We're probably going to hook that up like right here, maybe. I don't know, for now we will. Why not? I'll have to jump back in there to get power to it and stuff. Actually, we'll hook that up here in a little bit. I think I have room for it upstairs at the moment. Let me look. This, and do I have some? Yeah, that. Upstairs will probably be my initial hookup place for most things until I get a chance to actually hook things up right for them. Okay, so we'll need to break another spot. And we'll do sag mill here. No. I don't trust it to... I don't break things with my pick anymore. Wrench. There we go. Although we don't want anything on the front. It's beautiful. Sag mills are far and away one of my favorite things, especially in terms of ore duplication. So that bad boy is juicing up right now as we speak. Now this appears to be done as well. That's good. We're going to need to make a second one of these. So let's go in here, toss that in, grab out. Now, is that what we actually need for the alloy? I think it is, but I want to make sure. Alloy smelter. We're going to need that same chassis. Okay, so let's grab one of those. Boop. Now, what changes for the alloy smelter? We need 4 of these. Let's grab those right quick. We're going to need to make a few different little things here for this. None of them are too difficult, and I've already kind of gotten started on some of it, so shouldn't take too long. And what time are we at? I think we're getting a bit over the time, getting close to it at least, so we'll try to hurry things along here. So we're going to need to make a few things. We're going to need an additional capacitor. Now the recipe for the capacitor was that. So I think that's in this chest, right? Yep. And we're going to need some more tubes. So we did end up needing a second set of tubes. There we go. Throw that in there. We're going to need, let's go ahead and just get this recipe in here so that way it's all here. This. Okay. And then we're going to need some more of these chipsets. Did I use them all? I used them all. So we'll come up here right quick. Clicky clicky the table. Make me the chipsets. And we'll just let it make a bunch of those. No reason not to. We need 2 right now, so while we're waiting on that, we'll get some of the other stuff done. That'll get the additional capacitor here knocked out. We've got these, and we've got that. We need to make this induction furnace. Okay? An induction furnace is copper surrounding an electric furnace, which we're going to get to in a second, and an advanced machine casing. An advanced machine casing takes refined iron plates, advanced alloys, carbon plates, and a basic machine casing. Now we've made the basic machine casing before. It's just iron plates around an iron chipset, which I have one here. Okay. We'll put that. We'll do this one over here. Boop. Okay, the electric furnace is not difficult. It's just an electronic circuit with 2 redstone around an iron furnace. We're going to need 3 of these. If you look at the recipe, there's 2 electric furnaces here, and there's 1 contained inside of here. So we're going to need 3 of these electric furnaces. So it's 3 circuits, 6 redstone. We're also going to need to make an iron furnace. To get an iron furnace, you take a regular furnace and you surround it with 5 iron plates. So we're going to need 3 furnaces, 15 iron plates. We've got furnaces here. I think I made more somewhere else. I'm sure I did, in fact. I just don't remember what I did with them. They may be in here. Yeah, there they are. Okay. Now, I've already got everything basically made for, what did I do with that? Oh, it's right here. For this piece. And we're going to talk about those right quick. They're all sitting in here. So to get your carbon plate, it's very simple. You need to compress 1 raw carbon mesh to get a carbon plate. To get the mesh, you need to take 2 raw carbon fibers and shapelessly craft them together. To get the raw carbon fibers, you need 4 pulverized coal or crushed coal, whatever, which it really means you just need 8 of these or 8 coal to get started. Okay, so that part's simple. Refined iron plates, we know how those work. I don't know why I just took that out. Those are really easy. Steel and a metal former, and you get refined iron plates. These are a little more difficult, but not really. You need to take, this is to get the advanced alloy. You have to make a mixed metal ingot and compress that to get a single advanced alloy. To make a mixed metal ingot, and you'll get 2 of these, you need 3 iron plates, 3 bronze plates, and 3 tin plates. So not difficult. You just need to run this, run those metals through the metal former, and then take these, shape craft them, get this, run that through a compressor, and you get this. Combine those with the basic machine, and we've got our advanced machine block. Thank you. Alright, now I've got iron plates already made up right here. Let's take these iron plates. Let's grab 3 of these. Let's put them in here. Iron plates, 2, and we're just going to kind of do this. There we go. There's our 3 iron furnaces. Now we need to make some circuits. Circuits require I think what do we need? Let me look again. I think I know, but I want to make sure. So we're going to get 2 of these from each plate. We need a total of 6, so we need 3 plates. We need to do that 3 times. So we need 9 plates. So let's put these in here and get plates. And we'll go ahead and grab our pliers. While we're waiting on our plates to get smashed up, we're going to come back up here. And we're going to go ahead and grab our redstone chipset. Redstone chipset into this box. And we can make our thing right there. That's for this alloy smelter right here. Sorry for hitting the microphone. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and clear this out now. And we're going to start putting these pieces into place. There we go. And we're going to go ahead and start snipping these up. There's 8. And all we do with those is we get some rubber, which I've got some on hand right here. Combine rubber and these, and that gives us those. Come on, buddy. And you can actually turn around and use this rolling machine to make those as well. We don't even have to have this tool anymore, to be honest. And we'll get to that in just a second. Okay, let's take those, pump those out. Alright, that's 12. So we're going to take these, where did they just go? There they are. Run them across here like so. We need redstone. There we go. Redstone on either side, times 2. And then iron plates, times 2. There's our electronic circuits. We just need to make 1 more of those. There's our other 3 plates. So what we can do is we can change this to cutting or extruding. I think it's extruding that we want. I don't remember. We'll do cutting. Let's see. No, I think extruding actually makes high voltage cable or something like that. Yeah, there we go. Fancy schmancy, we get 3 per instead of 2 per by doing it this way. Good to know, good to know. So that should be all we need right there. Okay, so run these across here. No, don't do that. That was dumb. Actually, I think you can do that. Let's see. Does this recipe still work? No, that recipe used to work. Boom. Okay, and run these across here. 1, 1, boom, boom. Okay, so for this, with these, and this, and these, we can now get our electric furnaces. Okay, and then we need the piece that was made in here, this. We can take the electric furnace, this, surround it with some copper. I don't know why I grabbed a stack of 64, but that's okay. And there's our induction furnace. So we'll pop that back in there. And I think we're good. So now we have our induction furnace and our 2 electric furnaces. Whoops. Replace the chassis. And that gets us our alloy smelter. Hoo-yah! So we're just going to hook this bad boy up just below this guy. That way we can have them drop into one another and things like that. And we'll hook them up to power. There we go. Connect this to this. It is energized and ready to go. And we're now able to smelt 3 things at once in here, as well as make some different alloys. So hooray, we have access to Ender IO stuff now. That's awesome. Makes me really happy. I need those. What I'm going to be working on soon, next time probably, because we're definitely, I think, out of time at this point. Let me check the Infinity folder here for the current video. Yeah, we're definitely going over. We're at about 39 minutes now. So we're going to call that good. I'll probably be going straight into my next episode. So hopefully, guys, you learned something from me. I hope you're playing the Evolved Pack and enjoying it. As usual, if you like the video, like it. If you want to see more, subscribe so you'll get updates from me in the feed. Leave me a comment, guys. Let me know what you think. Let me know how it's going. You guys take it easy and be good to one another. I'll see you next time.